Dr. Jazz.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in
Great.
New York or in Europe?
No. I live in Paris actually.
Ah, that's why the Paris. I wanted to ask you where all the Paris
Yeah.
connections come from. Okay,
Yeah.
with
It's
Celine
only
and.
been about like a year and a half, but yeah, I live
Ah,
here now.
how come you decided?
I mean,
I mean, yeah,
uh,
the answer is almost obvious, but still, like, you
yeah,
know,
it was just better. Just better for like better. I could do more creative
yeah,
music. I could do living in New York is brutal with kids. Uh, teaching adjunct at universities all the time, and playing gigs I don't want to play, and paying for health insurance. I could go on and on and on.
yeah.
It's like,
Basically, when I think about it,
yeah,
it's almost a stupid question, but like,
yeah. But
because
I mean,
yeah,
there's a myth. There's the
yeah,
myth of like New York being the best, though. And like, look, I spent like 21 years there.
yeah.
It was priceless, and I will go back in. I go back often. I go back in August to play some shows. I go back in October. It's like I still go back a lot, but I feel like I've kind of like done my time there now. And now I just go and experience the nice things, and then I leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So
cheers. I can only
yeah,
say,
cheers. Yeah.
you know.
But it's like, well, where are you? It's like morning for you? No.
No. Well,
Yeah.
no, that would be heavy. No, I'm in Slovenia, in Maribor, which is
Okay.
like half hour south of Graz in Austria, if
Oh
like,
yeah, sure. I know.
or like
Yeah.
2 hours south of Vienna, between Zagreb and Vienna and Ljubljana, kind of this.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were, I thought maybe you were in Boston because I saw that you did a bunch of stuff with like Bob Moses and other people like or Rockalam,
No,
or yeah,
we did some touring with him
yeah.
and stuff, so that's why we kind of connected. And but no, I'm in Europe. I mean, I've been in New York a lot. Like every year I went, and but then I stopped after COVID. You know, I think in Europe there's so many musicians now also that it's easier than it was before. Let's say 20 years ago. Like you can play with everyone, and so many guys are in Europe, and
Definitely. I mean,
all the
I found
gigs
that
are
I
in
see.
Europe. To be honest, I mean the
Yeah,
well-paid gigs.
exactly.
That's how it is.
And even the not well paid gigs. But yeah, totally. I mean, there are a lot.
Yeah,
So, and you can survive you can be, especially in France, you can be a professional jazz musician and a creative musician, and you get your intermittents, you get your healthcare, you get everything, and you can focus on creating.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. And 20 years of New York, I think
it was
that's a lot,
good.
man.
It was good.
That's a
It's a
lot.
lot. Yeah.
That's a lot.
But that's how I know Lenny, so
Yeah,
that's,
I wanted to start
yeah.
this talk, yeah, with this new album. He's done like 800 albums or something like that, played with everyone, and obviously the Saturday Night Live thing. And but how did you guys connect? I mean, I love his compositions as well because they're so dense. Like, what was the process on this album? And you
Yeah, I
meeting
mean,
Lenny actually? And
yeah, actually, we met initially through NYU. I mean, I spoke of teaching adjunct,
okay,
but it was like we were both working there, teaching there. They had a faculty ensemble called Combo Nouveau, and we just bonded in that. And um, yeah, and really had a connection. He's like definitely like a sort of mentor. At least that's the way I felt. He was like, especially in New York, the music business can be really rough. It's hard to have a mentor.
yeah,
It's hard for someone, or it's rare for someone to be nice to you without having some sort of secondary motivation. Maybe that's a sad truth in life in general,
but yeah,
but yeah. But he was always super cool, super supportive. And a couple years back, we did another record
yeah.
remotely during COVID, actually. And then this time around, I kind of felt that like, you know, we should try again. I proposed it, and he was game. So we yeah, we went for it.
But
Yeah.
you did live or again remote this one, the number two?
No, it was basically it was remote.
Okay,
I mean, we both have, it's like I have a studio in Paris, and he has a studio in his apartment. I mean, he played on a lot of the pieces that we did on this record. He plays the modular,
yeah,
like the modular synth. So it's easy to record in an apartment. And the studio that I have here in Paris is I'm very happy with it, and it's good.
Oh, it's I love the sound and everything. I mean,
Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
it's
I mean
beautiful.
that's today, right? It's possible
I've done like
to record,
12 or 15 albums since COVID remote because
remotely.
I have a studio as well, and it's so easy. It's saves everything, travel costs, studio costs, and obviously you miss the interaction and the hang, but still, music wise, I think it's quite up there. You can do a
It's
lot.
it could still be, yeah, totally. I
Yeah,
mean, also we have like a back and forth dialogue as well. It's
yeah.
not just it's not just the sort of like do your thing and send it over. I don't know, it's like I just did another record for an artist in France last week, and we did the whole thing to click. It's like so. Also think people's perception. This person is younger than me. I mean, younger jazz musicians and everyone. The perception of just the reality of today is that people are going to do that. You have to be adept to do that. They're going to edit it later, probably.
Yeah.
We're using computers. It's like so
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I agree. I mean, you
yeah,
also have to use the technology. I mean, it's definitely helps. So absolutely. Uh, I,
completely.
I wanted to ask you your part as a composer on this record. Joshua Tree and Jungle Room. Like, what are your stories there when you compose as well? I mean,
Yeah, what was that? So like okay, so Joshua Tree. I kind of I was on this like pretty like hard like Terry Riley
yeah,
deep dive, and it just kind of came out of that. I usually compose using like I mean I have different techniques. I mean I'm sure we all do, right? Sometimes it's different roads leading there, but frequently I will whatever road gets me to the idea, I will then put it into Sibelius,
yeah,
and then I will have a sort of this template that I can manipulate. I could export MIDI from that. I could send that MIDI to like external sense. I can do all these things. I can tweak the external sense while the MIDI is being played, so I don't screw it up and have to do it like 12 times.
sure.
So like yeah, um, yeah. So that's the process on those two pieces. That's kind of like the creation of the sort of like the sort of like secondary tracks that are not Lenny or myself.
Yep.
So that was Joshua Tree. Jungle Room was more of like I wrote that in France, and it was kind of this like I, it was like it's just like a fun tricky head, and it was like kind of an homage to the idea that of uh, of like going to the 55 bar and seeing Wayne Krantz play when they
Oh,
would do like the tempo changes.
yeah, that's
Like I
insane. Yeah.
mean, yeah, it was always the same. So I those are programmed into the piece. I mean,
Mm,
for us, it was not like spontaneous, but that was the influence was going to 55 bar and seeing that, and I mean, it's like, look, that's also a classic New York venue that's not there anymore, sadly.
absolutely. Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
so
yeah. It was a nice place. I remember. Always when I went to New York, I was there, glued
totally,
every evening. It was amazing music, man, and was such a joint basically, but the vibe was incredible. I mean, so beautiful. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a beautiful place.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, John, like, how did you enter this world of jazz or improvised music? I mean, well, when I first heard you, like, my first connection years ago already was like Trilo Gurtu and Colin Walcott somehow. I don't know why, but like, these were
Oh
my first
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Okay,
associations.
so
But like,
yeah, totally. It's funny actually. I love that you say Colin Walcott because in this closet over here, I have one of his drums
mm,
that he played with the drum case with his name tag on it.
oh, how did you get that?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Um, yeah, it's kind of well, it's like Nana Vasconcelos had a flight case that was like basically abandoned in Brooklyn that some of my friends did not tell me about, but they bought it from somebody. And
Wow.
then eventually they moved on and got rid of some stuff, and so I took that drum, and I actually have a different record called Drum of Stories, which is actually just based on this idea of him and also what it means, what stories are told just through a physical object or an instrument. How is that powerful? And yeah, I mean, just having Instagram was inspiring for me, and And in New York, I once did a little subbing for John Hollenbeck, who works with Meredith Monk,
Yeah.
who Colin also used to work with before he passed away. And yeah, and I mean, I played with Paul McCandless
Yeah,
and
me too. Me
through it.
too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
read that. Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that whole crew is amazing. It's but I guess I should go back to my main sort of like invitation to that world was through another very kind mentor, and that was Jamie Haddad,
Oh, of
who's
course.
a frame drummer. So when I first moved to New York, whatever I came from Missouri. This is where I'm from. I did one. I do two people. I was just kind of like, oh, okay, let's see what happens. And anyways, through some other people, I met Jamie, and he offered for me to basically attend the new school and not enroll. And so I
Mm,
went for
okay.
like 2.5 years, took his class, took some other classes, just got like a pass through the security. I would just go in and take the classes. And yeah, so yeah, for a long time I was doing more of that actually, playing like sort of like a hybrid percussion.
Yeah.
This album with Lenny is definitely more of a sort of like a focus on like more just drums and electronics. But I don't know. For me, I definitely feel a similarity between the concept of percussion, the sort of the timbres and sounds, the manipulation of sound that way, and also the manipulation of sound electronically.
Yeah.
So it doesn't actually seem like that far of a stretch to me.
Mm, yeah.
But yeah, that's what I was doing for a long time, and I still play. I kind of straddle like sort of two worlds: one that is more percussion based, and one that is more, I don't know, drum based. Even though it's ultimately the same thing, people really do like to always draw a line, like, "Oh, you're a percussionist," or "You're a drummer." It's like just it's sometimes like I get called if I get asked to collaborate. I'm like, "What do you want exactly?" So yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I hear you. That's why when people ask me like, well, what do you play? I'm like, yeah, let's say jazz.
yeah,
Even though
yeah,
it's
right, yeah. But if you always improvise,
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I compose so much and but yet there's so much free improv also within the compositions. So it's like yeah, it's hard to describe because it's such a wide, thing. It's nowadays I think we're all intertwined with all these, you know, types of music from world music to jazz to fusion to it's hard to describe yourself as like you
sure.
said as a drummer or percussionist or as a jazz musician or
As a singular, yeah, right.
yeah
And who would want to be that anyways?
it gets so
So
boring to be
yeah,
honest. Right, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
yeah.
How was it for you when you came to New York? I mean, being a slash percussionist in the beginning, or who were the first
Yeah,
people you
yeah,
connected with, or how did you get the first gigs? Or
yeah. I mean, I like, yeah. So I came, and then I, I, I was like working for more sort of like new music, classical percussion people of it initially, because that's who I knew.
Hmm,
And I did some subbing for like Bang on a Can, some more contemporary stuff. But the
yeah,
percussion group that I worked for was called Ethos, and that was more of like, that was more of like world percussionist percussion group. Like there was a tuba player, there was a Geely player, there was there was a like a Middle Eastern specialist. It's a They would commission pieces accordingly to that. And so through them, that's also how I got directed kind of into with Jamie
yeah.
and into that world. But like I started sort of playing frequently with like Satoshi Takeishi. I don't know if
Really? Okay.
you,
Well,
yeah, know him. Also through a composer named Patrick
oh, sure.
Zimmerly.
He's in Paris now, right, Patrick?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
in Paris. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
yeah,
have lunch with him next week, actually.
yeah.
Uh, um, yeah, with him, and just kind of it just kind of if you just hang and you're young and you have time, it just kind of explodes after a while. And right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
or yeah. So I don't know. That was just kind of my trajectory and just kind of focusing more and more on what I wanted to do. Um, I I still play with some of the groups from back in the day. I still play with a clarinet player named Keenan Osme, who's a great, amazing clarinet player. Um, and that band, that's an improvisational sort of whatever world music jazz group. Yeah,
Interesting.
but yeah, I mean, I also just after a while, it felt like it was time to well, just at the end, it definitely felt like it was time for me to next chapter, just to come to Europe and because it's like as you said, I was already coming here a lot.
Yeah.
I was already playing in a band of Nguyen Lee, French
Yeah,
guitar player.
I mean, he's a friend of mine, and you know, he's one of the most underrated guitarists ever. Like, how did you end up playing with him? Because you were still not living in Paris back then, right? I mean,
Yeah, no, I was like coming back and forth a lot. I was I initially met the bass player Chris Jennings,
yeah.
who plays with him on the airplane. I was going to play New Morning, and he was coming back from like Winter Jazz or something. And I had a drum, but we just started talking, and we hit it off, and then yeah, then I invited him to the show. Then we just became friends, and
Mm.
then we started collaborating and playing, and he set up a jam, and yeah, it just kind of clicked. It took a couple years to for that to kind of come to fruition. Also he's on Act, this German
Hmm.
record label, and like it's like you can't just how it goes. You can't just be like, let's record a record.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we did that, and we that project did okay, streams,
Streams, yeah, it's a
and
beautiful record.
yeah, yeah, it's a fun one,
Yeah.
and but yeah, that was kind of how it goes. It's like it's cyclical. We did it, and now it's kind of done.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, I love him. He is definitely. I mean, I don't know if he's underrated. I never underrated him.
No, no,
To
I
me,
mean,
yeah, you like you wish he had more notoriety, right?
like underrated. I mean, like you open Downbeat, and
You want to see him.
he's never in the
Yeah,
guitar whatever
totally.
polls, like among some many other guitarists or musicians, like which is, but he's in Europe. He's a huge, I mean, huge. He's quite a big name, in jazz.
He's
He's like Mark
established. Yeah,
Ducray, the same, like or
yeah,
some
sure.
all these guys
Yeah,
who are like amazingly creative, and in the States, it's like who?
yeah,
And
yeah. Right.
that's what I mean
Yeah,
underrated. It's like yeah,
yeah,
bizarre how that works, but yeah, different.
yeah. But he was really. Yeah, I mean, he still is, supportive and like I have a record that's called the Paris Quartet, and he
Yeah,
mixed and mastered that. He played on one of the tracks. He
that's with
also was like,
Joseph, right? And Sylvain. That one.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly,
that's
that's
that's a
right.
beautiful one. Yeah, yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, thank
That's a
you.
beautiful record.
Yeah, yeah, Joseph is amazing, man. It's like I feel like no one knows who he is in the
Absolutely.
States, and he's just like a killing. Like I wrote like kind of this crazy piece in 15 and just gave it to him, and he was like, okay. I was
He's
like,
like Matt
whoa,
Mitchell and
okay.
Craig,
Yeah,
Tabor and those guys from New York,
totally,
kind of
totally.
that vibe. Yeah.
It's like I should write some harder shit next time. Um, but yeah, yeah, yeah. It's true. There's a ton of there's just so many creative musicians in Paris.
Yeah.
You know, yeah,
What about the places to play? Because I played with so many French musicians like Dominique Pifarelli and Bruno Chevillon and all these guys, and everyone said that basically they play all around France, but not in Paris. Is that
yeah.
the same now,
This
kind of?
is
Or
still true.
okay,
Actually, it's like it's just because like there's so many jazz festivals here.
yeah,
There's so many so many festivals. There's so many associations that put on and produce well-funded, very nice shows that like the idea of not getting paid so much to play at like I will not mention any names at a
I
jazz
know what you
club
mean.
in the center of Paris where you have to play like four sets
Yeah, yeah.
and they like vibe you after you have one glass of wine. People I think their threshold just drops and they don't want to do that. But but I still play sometimes, like we'll play like Bizet Salé or like Duke de Lombard, Sunset Sunside. You still do these. I feel like it's still there's still something to be said about being like on the scene physically. It's not just Instagram or
Hmm.
right. I mean,
I think so. I
yeah,
hope. I hope
yeah.
so. Basically,
I think so actually. Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, I feel like that's what a lot of people do here.
Yeah, mostly you play
Yeah.
abroad. I mean, yeah, different parts of France. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly. Which is also a strange thing because in France alone, it's like, but like one of the, this other project that I have with pianist Rachel Eckroth,
Yeah,
she has Saudages and they book tours for us. But it's like, it's really hard for all the European booking agents to crack France. It's like you got to have a French agent
I know.
just because it's so specific. So
I've played one gig once. I mean, I toured all over Europe. Like I did the bookings on my own. I have been doing it for the last 20 years. And I played all over Germany and Austria and all the well-paid gigs, Holland, Belgium, Switzerland, the usual suspects. And in France, I played once only in Lyon, that La Periscope, I think it's called.
oh yeah, sure, I've heard of that. Yeah,
And that's it. And I sent emails always to all these places, like never got a gig. It's
yeah,
incredible.
totally.
It's
It's
that's a
more
place.
insular.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
for
one
better or for worse. Yeah.
one day, hopefully, I make it there or not. I don't know. We'll see. I have to connect with you guys then, I guess.
Yeah,
Like
well, please let me know, of course.
add a French guy also.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. But cool. John, what are your upcoming projects for this year? I saw you also had a new record out with Brad Shepik, otherwise, and
Yeah. Actually, let me just close this
yeah,
microphone.
sure.
I'm kind of getting blasted. Sorry. That's bad for the. Yeah, yeah, that's right. It was bizarre because like in March I had like or like between February and March I had like three records come out. It was just kind of worked out that way because things get backlogged, other things get scheduled. Some of the stuff I don't have control over. But yeah, there's a group with Brad Shepik, Sam and I and myself called Believers,
Yeah,
and we have two records, and that just came out. And we have and I have a duo with Rachel Eckroth, pianist, and that came out as well. And then this group with Keenan, that record came out, and then also this record with Lenny came out. Um,
that's a lot.
yeah, so it's been a bit of a it's great.
You're
But yeah,
overflowing the market.
I mean,
No,
so
I'm
yeah,
kidding.
but I don't know. Is that what you're supposed to do? I don't know. It just kind of
No,
like
no, I'm
it just
kidding.
happened that way. It's but yeah, so with Brad's group and Believers, we played some New York shows, but it's still one of those things where it's kind of hard to. Maybe we'll play some stuff uh in the fall or something.
Yeah.
And I also have another project with Ron Blake, who's a
Really?
saxophone player in New
Oh,
York. Yeah,
interesting.
and it's Ron. That we have two things. We play duos sometimes as well, and then also he has a trio with Ruben Rogers called the Scratch Trio, which will have a release in August as
Wow, that's beautiful.
well.
Oh, fantastic. Interesting.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
and I will do a tour with a really amazing um, French, Palestinian, Lebanese violinist named Layal Chakar.
Hmm.
We will play in Morganland Festival and also in Berlin at Zigzag. And then I have some dates with David Krakauer.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it should be fun actually. Also in that group, it's Brad Shopping again and Jerome Harris, the bass
Oh,
player.
man, I love Jerome.
So I
Okay.
get to like have my like Paul motion like
Yeah, yeah, you.
that's pretty fucking heavy actually.
you
Yeah.
yeah, I love those
It's like
cats.
both those guys were in his group, and it's yeah. Anyway, so it should be a good summer of fun music, and
Yeah, beautiful. Are you coming
yeah.
close to Austria or somewhere my parts of Europe
No,
or?
I think I mean actually, last week I just played in Stuttgart.
Oh, okay, Germany. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, Germany. Yeah, sorry. I'm sadly not coming to Austria. And actually, 2 weeks ago I was in like Schloss Elmau.
Oh, yeah,
You know
southern Germany.
it,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
yeah, it's near
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, yeah.
Innsbruck though, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The ECM headquarters almost.
Is that
Schloss.
true?
No, I mean like they do every year they did like a ECM festival there.
Music festival. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
was the thing. It's like I played there with a group, and then I was just using my like free days that I acquired.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
Beautiful, fantastic,
yeah, that's nice. But I
fantastic.
wish, but that's
Yeah,
yeah,
hopefully
it's pretty much
next time you
all
come
the great.
close, let me know.
I will for sure,
Yeah,
definitely.
beautiful, fantastic, man. Super.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, if you're around, drop me a line, and hopefully we get together one day to play or something, or
Yeah,
make a
likewise.
make a remote record at first or
Yeah,
something. I don't
totally.
know. Like it's easy nowadays. So, but cool,
Yeah,
cool,
great.
John. Thanks
Uh,
for sharing some of these thoughts, man. I appreciate it, and
no
taking the time.
problem. So, what do you will you edit the video with Lenny also, or you would it be two separate things, or
I think
like
I'll do two separate ones.
okay,
Because with Lenny we dug into Tower of Power as well,
yeah, sure, of course. I
and
mean, his stories are epic. It's like you're like, wait, what? You were like,
yeah,
yeah,
it's insane.
yeah,
Like David Bowie and John Lee Hooker, and like I was like,
yeah.
what?
Wait, Elton
Wait a second.
John. It's like you're like, are you?
It's insane what he's
Yeah,
done. He's really like on 800 records or something, and
yeah.
like Madonna and I don't know who else, like Katy Perry. He told me like all these
Yeah,
names. I was like,
the
what?
Katy Perry thing I love because like if you watch, in the video, you know who it is when the sax solo comes out?
No.
Kenny G.
Oh no, really? Oh shit. Okay.
It's Lenny solo, but it's Kenny G like on the video.
Well,
But okay, look, yeah.
I will not
Have you seen?
comment. I will not
Yeah,
comment on
okay.
that, but that's okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize till till I watched the Kenny G documentary. Have you seen that?
Not yet. Is it
You
cool?
should see it actually. It's highly recommended.
Yeah.
I gotta say I really enjoyed the documentary.
Okay. I love these. I mean, I watched the Paul Motion one so many times since we spoke of Paul, and the John Abercrombie. I love these documentaries, but I have to watch the Kenny G one. I'm really curious. Okay.
I mean, you would not think that look. I know how we both know how we would probably feel about it, but actually, I got to say it was very interesting, and I actually understood. Like it allowed me to understand where he was coming from, and I didn't understand it all before.
I mean,
Oh, what's the John Abercrombie one though? I don't know
oh,
that.
you have to check this. It's well, ECM released it like 6, 7 years ago. A beautiful one.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll search for it.
it's really nice. I mean, I'm such an Abercrombie fan, so it's really a nice one. So, and
Oh,
Scoville did one also, right, last year, and I haven't watched that one yet. So,
did you yeah, I mean, can you access it? Did you watch it online or did you like,
the Abercrombie one, yeah, I got it
oh
somehow.
yeah, okay, I understand. I can get it as well,
Yeah, okay.
probably. Uh, yeah, I forget. I'm trying to remember like it's like, yeah, obviously Timeless is a killing record.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oof, man.
but I like, that's kind of like my favorite era. What's the other, there's like the other one, I'm spacing out on the name right now.
Uh,
Uh,
Timeless, and then he did. Well, it depends. The quartet, you mean, or
oh,
like
oh, like, what is the like? I'm like looking it up right now. Like backwoods songs. No, which album is that again? Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Gateway.
Gateway with
Yeah, it's like
Dijonette and
this is
Holland.
yeah, totally. That's like my
Ooh.
that really yeah.
And then Homecoming, the Dave Holland tune, that one. It's like such a yeah. That trio was killing, man.
Yeah.
Like he was
I feel
such
like
a.
this time is really and wait, what about you? You're okay? You support yourself just playing or teaching or
I
do
teach.
you
I have my own music school here in Maribor. I've had it for 16 years now, and I primarily teach. I used to do like a lot of gigs, all these gigs that I don't want to do anymore. And we have a
sure.
2.5-year-old daughter at home, so I just do gigs that I want to do. I mean, I stopped doing, the
Yeah, I know.
shitty the
That's why that's why
standards
that's
gigs,
why I
and
left New York.
now
Yeah,
I
totally.
want to play original music by myself or other people, and just to be creative, like that I have a choice. And luckily, I can teach. I mean, I made quite a name here in Maribor as a teacher, and so knock on wood, we're doing okay. So, and
Yeah, great, good.
the quality of
Yeah, we'll
life, like
have
like I said,
yeah, yeah, totally.
we're in the
I
wine
know.
region here, so
Yeah.
it's insane. So sometimes musicians from New York come over here and they're like, "Man, are you kidding me? Like, what is this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what to say." Shit.
You're like it's yeah, totally. You're like totally good decision. I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
sure.
I mean, but for a while, I guess it's nice, like you said, being in New York and being there and paying the dues, I guess, or whatever. But
but yeah, it is. I think. Well,
It's
look. Also, I think the reason that I could comfortably be here and still tour and have decent stuff happening is because I was there.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's still the people from there that are calling me. At this point in time, they just don't care about a plane ticket anymore.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because yeah,
No, but it's like we're here. I mean, I many times tell myself we were here once, and it doesn't make a sense to live in a 15 square meter apartment with a shared bathroom for $3,000 just to play
yeah,
sessions every evening.
100%.
I'm sorry. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's, but yeah, I guess we all make choices, so that's how it is. So yeah, but
Well, happy
otherwise,
Father's Day.
scene wise, yeah, same to you.
Yeah, thank
In
you.
Slovenia, it's quite bad. I mean, we have only gigs in Ljubljana, and in my hometown, basically, there's no gigs to play, just jazz wise. So it's a bit, but
Do you organize like a festival or shows
I
or
mean, I
like?
usually organize tours. We get together with musicians, and I usually hook up like 5 gigs, or like in July we play now on Ljubljana Jazz Festival with Benoit Delbecq. You might know him from Paris, the
Oh
piano
yeah, I
player.
know him. I know. Yeah, yeah. Him and Joseph have a duo. You know that?
Uh, really, two pianos, kind of keyboards or piano? I don't
Yeah,
really have to check
yeah.
this out. Wow, okay,
It has a really silly name. I forgot what it was actually.
I'll check it out.
Um, yeah, I played a session with him. I think it was maybe recorded actually at his
Really?
studio in. He's very creative, obviously.
Oh man,
Pulls out his like bag of sticks. You're
yeah,
like, oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never played with him. I've known him now for like 10 years, but finally an opportunity came, and now we have a gig on the festival with Susana Santos Silva, also the trumpet player from Portugal and a drummer from Slovenia. So I'm really looking forward to that. So, but these
Oh,
are the
cool.
opportunities to play. Here it's like either a festival gig, and then you organize the surrounding gigs like in Austria or Germany and stuff. And it's
Will you play tunes or just improvise?
I think we'll play like this kind of Paul Motionist snippets, rubato, initial ideas, rhythmical 7 bar structures, and then just
Let
blow,
it go. Like,
let it
yeah,
go. Because all these guys can play
yeah.
incredible free, so it's like just give them something like this is the
To
starting
start with,
point,
yeah.
yeah, and then let it go. So I think that's a nice chance to get to know each other first, and then
That's beautiful.
yeah, looking forward to that. So beautiful.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, well, thank you so much. Keep me posted. You come here, let's hang.
Yeah, you too. We have a guest room
Yeah.
up here. Hope, you're kindly invited. Like if
Oh, thank
you have
you.
time, it's whenever. Give me a call,
Yeah,
and
likewise.
you can stay here. Really, you would.
Great. We can have a wine competition.
Oh, bring some wines. Like my,
I
my neighbor,
will.
like 10 minutes from here, he's one of the best winemakers in Slovenia. So I usually go there and buy wine from him. So it's like, it's really
Okay,
good.
very
But
nice.
you're in France, man. So it's like the
It's pretty
bar
good
is.
here too. It's like,
I think
I think both places.
I think it's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic,
Okay,
man.
beautiful.
John, stay in touch,
Have
please, and
a lovely night.
yeah, you too.
Dr. Jazz.